What a drop here on the SPY, the S&P 500 index breaking through key support levels, and it was under a bear indicator since the pre-market. It was sent over to our Discord. Our SPY bot sent out a bear indicator since 6:45 a.m. It lasted into the bell and even after the bell, and that weakness continued all day. It didn't get canceled till the end of the day, and this is something critical to not ignore, till 3:25 p.m. and it lasted nearly all day until the close here. Now a bull indicator, and you could see that weakness there on 42 vision. Outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside and were dominating, and put options went up 150% plus within an hour, and within the day they went up 300% plus towards the lowest points of the day, guys. If you guys want to receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets, check out the link down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, joining the community of members using these resources to maximize in either direction by receiving that clarity and edge over the charts and also within the volatility of these markets. And you can now gain access to it as well. We look forward to getting you connected and having you join us and join the community. The link is down below in the description and once again in the top pinned comment. So here we are with the SPY coming back under a bull indicator on the 5-minute. We tested key support levels and broke all the way down towards 556, and we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. But when you go ahead and zoom out and look at this from the 15-minute, you could see that full transition from bright green bars to multiple dip areas all day of white with red borders. And same thing here on the 30-minute, going from dark green bars to white with red borders as well. If this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the rips from the dips to the rips, and where our strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as extra layers of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, back under a bull indicator on the 15-minute at 560.80, and then also here on the 5-minute going into the close from 557, having a big push here. And to continue the transitions to the upside, the last piece missing would be bright green bars like you see up here, followed by that bull indicator in reversal right on Friday. So here we are coming to retest above 560, sitting at 561. You have the 15-minute transitioning upwards as well. We're still missing dark green bars and bright green bars, followed by that bull indicator. Definitely something to not ignore into tomorrow's trading day. I will be watching this the rest of these after hours, and if it could gap up into tomorrow's pre-market with strength, because when we look at these lower time frames, yes, there's a bull indicator, but the 30-minute is still under a bear indicator since up here at 573. So that is something to not ignore. And then the 1 hour, we're under a bear indicator since last week on Thursday at 576. And then when you zoom out all the way to the 4 hour, we continue to hit dip areas. Why? Because every single pushback up is not justified, because this bear indicator since up here at 609 continues to hold. So any move back to the upside, we want to see transitions here from white with red borders to red with green borders, and then going into dark green and bright green bars. But there also needs to be inflows following and a bull indicator to pop up and justify the move. And same thing as we've broken down on the 1 day, we continue to retest support levels because we're under a bear indicator since up here at 603. We broke through the previous support that was crucial at 575, 573, and then 570. And we're all the way down here below 565 and sitting at 561, 560 in the after hours in this live action. Now, why do we continue to go lower even though it tries to pop back up all these days in the volatility, right? If we put the 15-minute, try popping up on Friday, try popping up on Wednesday, but it continues to rip down. Well, as we've broken down, The 1 day continues to hold, and the previous times these bull and bear indicators have popped up, they show you why they hold, right? This bull indicator, this is where 42 vision allows us to see the strength and weakness and where the true supports and resistance are, because when it pulled back here, this was a fake out, and as soon as it found support and it started pushing back up to retest key resistance levels, this bull indicator from down here at 573 was still holding, right? And then you also have this bear indicator. Every single one of these pops, it was going ahead and getting rejected, and those resistance were strong because that bear indicator was dominating since 606, and it would just come right back down to test support. Same thing with the recent bull indicator as well. These pullbacks each time got canceled by runs back up because the bull indicator was still holding from 589, and it never got canceled. And that's where we're at now here. Every single time we're running back up, it's not justifiable because this bear indicator is still holding on the 1 day. And not just here on the 1 day chart, you also have the 4-hour chart under a bear indicator pretty strong since up here at 609. And then the 2-hour has been holding strong. It had a slight bull indicator trying to pop back up on Friday of February 28th at the 590 level. It hit highs here at 597, and then quickly it got rejected at 592, and that's been holding strong all this time. So even though the 2-hour popped up, it's a little bit more volatile than the 4-hour and the 1 day. It was a beginning to start, but if it couldn't hold, that 4-hour and those retests of supports and the 1 day were still dominating over the chart. So any run back up now is not justifiable just yet because that 4-hour and 1 day are still under bear indicator. So what are the key levels I'll be watching? Well, the first thing is support, guys, and the first support level is 558. Then below that comes 556, and then 553 is a crucial level historically, right? When you come all the way and zoom out, that is a crucial level down here near these levels where things pull back and bounce back up back in September of last year. Now, when you go ahead and look at this to the upside, we want to break back above 562 where things slow down here, 562.50. And then the next level is 565, and then I'll be watching 567, guys. So those are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and I'm going to be watching the bull and bear indicators on the lower time frames to see if it can roll over to the larger ones as we saw here on the 5-minute and 15-minute. And if you guys want to receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets and join the members using it, check out the link down below in the description and the top pinned comment. We look forward to getting you connected and joining us so you can more clearly see supports and resistance and learn charts along the way with that clarity and edge within the volatility. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.